Local all morning. You're watching Fox 61 Morning News.
First at 6 a.m., around 30,000 Eversource customers are without power right now. These are the towns with the most outages. United Illuminating is also reporting that 778 customers are without power right now. So certainly a bit of a rough night for some folks, but hopefully that's going to be back online soon. But good morning to you. Thanks for checking in with us here at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Bridget Bureau. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you got the corned beef and cabbage ready to go. I got mine in the slow cooker as we speak, but it was a windy one out there. Very noisy. Woke me up a couple times, Rachel.
Yeah, it was definitely starting to pick up as I was heading to bed. And then overnight, we had some really strong gusts, mainly after midnight, up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts across the state. Thankfully, that was only a couple of hours. Now we are seeing things wind down. It's still going to be a windy day, but not as bad as what we experienced last night. And chilly as well, but we are drying out. A wind advisory for the next 2 hours, although I think the gusts 40 to 50 are a thing of the past. Right now we are looking at gusts closer to 36 miles per hour in Bridgeport, 30 in Willimantic, and around 30-mile-per-hour gusts in Groton. So the wind speeds do stay elevated through the next couple of hours, and then even into this afternoon we will see potential gusts closer to 20 to 25. On our satellite and radar picture now, we are drying out. There are a few light showers in central Connecticut currently, so some lighter showers along 691 and then also towards 91 in the Middletown, Rocky Hill, Cromwell area. And then some lighter showers near Branford and East Haven currently. Our temperatures, though, are in the upper 30s and 40s, around 34, though, in Torrington now, 35 in Waterbury, and around 42 degrees in Willimantic. So playing out today for you, you'll see here maybe some light sprinkles this morning as temperatures move into the upper 30s. We're around upper 30s at noontime with increasing sunshine, so I am anticipating a little bit more sun throughout the day today. Into tonight, wind speeds do relax. We will see some colder numbers settle in for tomorrow morning, so low temperatures will fall back into the 20s across the state under a partly cloudy sky throughout the day tomorrow. So for the kids at the bus stop, it will be colder. There's that cold shot with temperatures that will be below average, back up into the mid 40s for our Thursday. We'll talk about where we go from here coming up in just a bit. Here at 6:02, we have several road closures this morning, lots of them in the eastern side of the state where we saw a good amount of gusts closer to 60 miles per hour at times. We'll take you to a couple of them right now. So taking you to Canterbury as well as Windham and Willimantic and Lebanon. So looking at Canterbury, both directions of Black Hill Road, which is also known as Route 14. Both the east and westbound between Lisbon Road and Canterbury Road, that is closed this morning due to some obstructions. Highway 203, both directions north and southbound between Scotland Road and Bricktop Road. This is going to be in the Windham Willimantic area. That is closed off this morning, as well as Route 289 towards Lebanon and Willimantic near north and southbound between Chapel Road and Burnham Road. We'll take a look at some other road closures coming up. Bridget and Erica.
All right, Rachel, thanks. And as she's been telling us all morning long, there are several road impacts, so definitely give yourself extra time between the fallen trees, the power lines, and just the debris, the tree limbs scattered on the road.
Yeah, we've been following all the alerts that are coming in. This, of course, while you were sleeping, or at least trying to. We're checking in with Fox 61's Kayla Cade. We sent her out to check out one of the closures. Kayla, what are you seeing where you are?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we just got on Route 2 East here. We're headed to Basra. We were driving and saw a couple of debris and trees on the road. We actually just came from Portland on Bartlett Road, where there was a downed tree reported, and we're to Basra, Route 82, and we're seeing reports that it's closed between Salem Turnpike and South Road due to some debris down there as well. Now, our photographer Freddie got some video on Route 109 in Morris this morning because there are multiple reports of downed trees. There's also some more road closures, such as Route 289 between Burnham Road and Route 87 in Lebanon. A tree fell on the wires down there, and there's also a lot of power outages, as you guys mentioned earlier. Now, take a look at the map on your your screen, these are the top 4 towns with the most outages. So definitely want to make sure that you guys are staying informed and staying up to date. And again, if you guys are driving out this morning, just be aware of these road closures, especially while we were driving in Portland. There were a lot of areas with not a lot of street lights, so it was kind of hard to see until we got really close to those down trees. So just be careful and drive safe as you guys are leaving out for work this morning. But for now, we're going to be headed to Basra, as I said. I'm going to send it back to you guys. Kayla Cade, Fox 61.
Kayla, thank you. And we are checking the impacts also at the airport this morning. The majority of flights right now at Bradley International Airport are on time, with the exception of 2 canceled flights.
It was a very different story yesterday with all the rain and the wind that we got. Fox 61 was there at Bradley talking with passengers. One woman says that she's on the road for work and she's got to be in Florida by today.
They were delayed, then canceled, then we booked another flight that was at Wednesday, so we've been on the phone with different airlines and our travel agent trying to get to Orlando today. We're going to keep trying because we need to be there for an event tomorrow. So fingers crossed we can get there.
Another family told us that they tried catching a flight out of Providence earlier in the day. That flight got canceled, so they were rebooked to fly out of Bradley, and then that flight was delayed for at least 8 hours. So frustrating. Airport officials are reminding you to always check the status of your flight before you head to the airport in case there are any changes. And don't forget, you can always get the latest weather impact forecast, alerts, and live radar anytime. Just download the Fox 61 Plus streaming app onto your smart TV.
And happening today, a plea hearing is expected for a man charged with the murder of a mother and her 4-month-old son. Lance Morales was arrested back in December 2024, arrested nearly 1 month after police say he shot 20-year-old Josiah Mercado and her son Messiah Diaz on New Britain Avenue. Police say another man was also shot and survived the ordeal. Morales has appeared in court before. You see him there. He has yet to enter a plea. Meantime, a man is in custody after police say in New Haven that he used an axe to smash several store windows. Fox 61's Valerie Moravi takes a closer look at the damage.
With this business on State Street is one of at least 5 businesses that were damaged in the area. And as you can see, the doors being already boarded up and the windows have been replaced. But customers I spoke with tell me the violence needs to stop. Police say someone took an axe to at least 5 businesses on State Street and Grant Avenue. At the intersection of State and Humphrey Streets, we spotted 2 shops with damage, Blessing to Go and Stay Fish Farm Market. And just a couple blocks away, the door to Jackson Hewitt is also boarded up its door. Frankie E. Brady says he's a customer of Blessings to Go and says this hits close to home.
Because what it does is it impacts the local economy. It's a great spot, great location, great food. It's been around New Haven for years. It's a staple in the New Haven, Connecticut, and the community.
And even though windows and doors at these locations have been replaced, Brady says he shows solidarity with the local business owners.
Well, unfortunately, when these things happen, it hits the business owner and they have to take a loss. If they don't have insurance and they have to come out of pocket, it's really difficult to be a small business owner.
Another customer who did not want to be on camera says this is not the first time she's heard about businesses being vandalized.
Scary, very sad. I know these things sometimes happen. It's a city, but I think State Street is a really lovely place for so many local businesses and people who are in the community, serving their neighbors, and it's always just really sad.
Police say they arrested a man, but they have not released any other details.
Justice served.
These customers say support from the community is what these businesses need to stay afloat.
I mean, our community tends to come together and support businesses, and the residents come together for things like snow shoveling and things like this to just make sure that we're all safe, we're all good.
Now, we have reached out to these 2 local businesses, but we have not heard back. In New London, Valerie Moravi, Fox 61.
State police are asking for the public's help. They're trying to identify a person who vandalized a business in Ellington. It happened at a business on Main Street. We have surveillance video here. It shows the person picking up a big rock with both hands and then throwing it through that window. And then that person just walked away. A short time later, a car is seen leaving the area. Now, police are asking you, if you know who this person is, to please give state police a call.
6:09 happening today. State lawmakers and labor advocates will mark a new law that protects workers at large warehouse distribution centers. The law requires certain workplace protections, including rules regarding production quotas aimed at reducing on-the-job injuries and ensuring workers can take scheduled meal and bathroom breaks. The measure was passed by the State General Assembly and signed into law earlier this month. Connecticut is now the first state in New England and the sixth in the country to adopt these types of protections. And state lawmakers are considering a bill that could change how you order takeout. A House bill wants to ban styrofoam containers and limit how much restaurants give you things like straws and plastic forks. One restaurant owner says he relies on styrofoam for takeout orders. He wants lawmakers to spend more time talking with business owners like him before making a decision that completely shakes up his business model, he says.
It's sure, because then we can have a stuck with this, or then we're gonna get broke with the business, because how we can send the food.
Under the same bill, single-use items like napkins and knives might go away too, unless you specifically ask for them. Restaurants won't be able to automatically throw them in your takeout bag, as previously was the protocol. If this bill is passed, the changes would take effect in 2028.
Iran is targeting oil infrastructure across the Middle East as it has virtually closed the Strait of Hormuz. Between February 28th to March 12th, only 15 cargo ships passed through the strait. The U.S. military is deploying 5,000 sailors and Marines based in Japan with an amphibious assault ship, USS Tripoli, but it's going to take at least 10 more days to arrive. It's bringing with it additional aircraft to strike targets inland by going after Iranian small boats. Meantime, here at home, the conflict also appears to be coming at a cost. The price for a gallon of regular gas here in Connecticut is $3.67. That's up 3 cents from yesterday and up 23 cents from a week ago. When compared to this time last year, it's up 67 cents. I saw it for $4.49 for a gallon of regular over the weekend, but that was in Greenwich.